Hey everybody, it's Holly and Carey, and we are back in the bee yard. And I was just telling Carey that it has been 7 weeks since the bees have arrived.
This is crazy.
Time flies, right? Gosh, I don't know about you, but I have been crazy busy with all the hobbies. This being one of them, but we've kind of been pretty relaxed. I feel like a lot more relaxed this year about being out here than last year.
Absolutely.
So I feel like I'm kind of adopting Carey's motto of just like, whatever, let them do their thing. They're fine.
They've been doing it for thousands and millions of years on their own.
And I feel like just like this mother hen where I'm like, are they okay? So last week we had some pretty cold temps. And I was texting her. I'm like, have you checked on the bees? Are they okay? Like, I feel like they're just cold and dying. And she's like, they're fine. So anyway, I chatted with her last night real briefly and said, hey, I kind of want to come out to the bee yard and do a check. I feel like these hives are doing really well. There's lots of action going on here. And because it's been 7 weeks since we got them, and so you can tell that we've already added a layer of supers, deeps. Sorry, gosh, someday I'll figure that out. And today, I should also mention, like, the frames that we have in these boxes have already got comb built out on them. Some of them have honey already stored in them just from last year that we just never harvested. So we're kind of giving them a little boost, if you will, but that means that they don't have to spend as much time collecting the nectar, building the comb, and therefore we can build these hives up a little bit quicker than I believe what we did last year. So the plan today is I'm going to open mine up. Carey's going to open hers up too, but she's just going to simply add, you're only going with deeps.
Yes.
She only does deeps. I'm going to do supers, which are the smaller frames. So she's not really, I don't think you're going to check anything.
Well, no, I mean, when I open it up, I'll see if they're in there. If they are, I'll put the box on and that's it.
She just is so chill about it. It just cracks me up. I, however, want to look for nectar and pollen and brood. I just want to see if there's eggs in there. And I don't necessarily have to see the queen. Bonus if I do, but if there's babies, we know that there's a queen in there. I'm not concerned because I can see the action that's happening. And I think that they're going to be just fine. And then I'm going to be adding 2 supers on each layer, on each one. Okay, you ready to open them up? I feel like they're going to get a little...
They're going to be ticked.
Angry with us, but we will be kind and gentle. This is like one of the warmest days we've had ever since we got them.
See, and I don't even know...
Well, you are going to take a frame out. Look at you.
Well, I know, but I mean, they're just here, but there's so much more that they could do that.
So maybe not putting another
I
deep
just
on.
think I'm going to leave it.
And this is why we check. Like, we brought all the equipment out here, and so I probably jinxed it that we don't need to be adding things on here because you do want them to fill this all up before you add more on. So if you're...
no, I mean,
I can see that it's all empty in
there.
You
got all of these empty, and these 2 are empty. They're just working on the middle. So yeah, all right. I think
so they're just happy as could be.
Tuck you back in.
That was easy.
Okay, how about...
Oh, so if it's stuck, that means they got propolis on there. Is there?
No. Oh, sorry, there was a bee. And that could have been just stuck from the... Nope, see, the same thing.
Okay.
So you know what?
This is empty?
Yeah, this is all empty. I mean, there's some of them are working on it, but it's mainly these 2
but not enough to add.
No, I'm not going to.
So generally the rule is if the frames are at 80% full, that's when you add on.
But I'm done.
Well,
that was easy. Have a good day. See you. Bye.
Well, let's see what I got going on.
I know, right?
Oh, I didn't send it stuck.
Well, what in the world is going on here? There it is. See, you're about the same.
Kind of the same. I kind of want to take frame out because I am nosy and I can't handle not knowing what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, so here, these are pretty empty. But again, there's... Oh, we cleaned these. This one we didn't scrape on that side, but it's still... There's comb there, which is good. That just is less work for them to do. But, what am I... Like, these all have comb. Should I?
Yeah, go for it.
I picked one on the outs. Yeah, that's not very much on here either.
Nope. Look at they're hanging.
But I want to see. Kind of looking for babies. And it's hard to tell with the sun.
But you know, they're working on these guys right here.
I know.
I'm just wondering.
So let's pull. This is how you make them angry.
It's because you want to know.
I know, and this is probably not the best way to do it. But I'm also learning. So that's my theory. Oh,
but it's full of, there's babies.
okay.
Or is that pollen? I can't tell. They keep covering it up. But look at all the nectar that's in there.
So the nectar will become honey, which is fantastic. Yep. So on this back side, they've built a little bit of comb up on the bottom. I could probably scrape that up. It is not a queen cell, which is good. This makes me very happy.
Well, hi, Luna.
Gosh, I cannot tell if I can see babies. I think I can see babies in there. Or not. I can't tell.
This one's hiding.
But obviously they're doing just fine.
Yep, they're doing good.
They're not very active. I wonder if they're still kind of cold.
Well, I don't know about them, but I'm sweating in here.
I'm sweating right now too. Okay.
So do you want to add or are you going to leave?
80%. I think I'm going to wait.
I would, but that's just me.
Come back in maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And try again.
You know, if we wouldn't have unloaded all of these things, we would have needed them. And now that we, you know.
That's what I said. I feel like I jinxed it.
Nah, it's all good. Luna, kita.
Why is this one so heavy?
The box is stuck.
Yeah.
Or the lid.
Inside cover is stuck. Pretty quiet. Just moving slow, right? Like, I'm also looking for mites, and I am not seeing any of that either. So that's fantastic. But this one, I'm leaving this one.
Yeah,
I feel like
I would.
Sorry to bother you.
This is Wilmer. We don't want to upset Wilmer. Because
Wilmer was good to me last year, wasn't he?
Well,
that was the
one that swarmed, but then we found that swarm.
we
reused Wilmer.
Okay, well, let's check one more. Actually, so I want you guys to see what we're seeing. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the camera, and then Carrie's going to lift the lid off.
Okay.
Gosh, this was like the easiest bee check we've ever done.
I know.
All right. Okay. All right. Lid off. Inner cover is intact and not sticking to the other outer cover. That's good. And I've got all of my queen excluders on there already just because I didn't want to forget them when I did need them. I don't really need them yet because we're not putting any of those supers on.
Okay.
But let's take a peek.
I should have grabbed that.
Well, yeah, our little grabber tool. Boy, this one's not even, there's hardly any bees on up here. Oh, there they are. Oh, never mind.
But look at them all there. Can you get in here?
Look at that. So they're busy. They're building.
Look at that comb that they're building right alongside here.
I know. It's like I don't know why they do that. It's like they're just building a bridge, I think is what they call it. This might have been, we didn't have any feeders in there. So
is this a queen cell?
No, that's just comb. A queen cell looks like almost like a peanut.
Okay.
So, nothing to report.
No. Okay, coming in. Okay.
Very, very uneventful bee check. We'll take it. I don't know if we've ever said that.
No. Because the last time I did mine, I got stung, and the last time you went to go feed my other one, you got stung, and so we're good.
Well, that was about as uneventful as it gets, and we will take that all day long. So I think we're seriously just gonna leave them alone and probably check back in another couple of weeks.
Yep.
That I am anticipating in 2 weeks we could probably put these supers on,
Yeah.
or deeps,
Yeah.
whomever you're speaking
Yeah.
to. They're close, but there's still a lot of room for them to
Yep.
do a little bit of work.
And it's still early.
I know. I was going to talk about that.
It's still early.
Technically, so right now it's Memorial Day weekend. It's early. We're not even in June yet, so like the honey flow doesn't actually start for probably another couple of weeks. That's when things were going to really kind of kick into gear. So I think we'll be right on time to
I think so.
add on and be good to go. So that's it for today, you guys. Sorry, it was kind of uneventful and a little boring, but that's okay too. That's part of beekeeping. So we're happy about it, honestly. Thanks again so much for watching. We will see you next time. Do make sure you like and subscribe as well so you keep up on what we're doing back here in the bee yard. Thanks for watching.